Hey guys, what's up? Back. Been pretty busy working on stuff, using a laser cutter like a demon. Really loving it. Right now, though, I've been trying to get a few things finished up in time for Adepticon, so I'll show you some of the stuff that I've been working on. Alright, so we'll come down here and we'll look down on the floor. This is a damaged bolt pistol that I am working on for a display for one of the freebooted guys. So, Storm Warden. Right now, it's just got the damage done on it. I've actually got to go through and paint it in to make it actually look like it's metal again. So those scratches are going to be painted in. I've got to line them in black and then go back with the silver and all the other fun stuff. Same thing with the tip. I ended up nipping a piece off at the top up there that I have to go through. But they're more than its share of scratches and damage that I have to do to it. Put a nameplate on it, which the glue still hasn't dried behind. Probably going to take it a while to dry behind. It is acrylic. That I need to go through and mask off and paint. I should have painted it before I stuck it on there, but hey, that's the way that it works out. Same thing down here on the magazine. So, yep, took a perfectly good finished painted piece for me to then beat the crap out of it. The price we pay for art. Anyway, so what other stuff do we have? Well, here's that Tau Fusion Blaster I was working on. Got the first group of paint on it. I'm still in the process of doing some more painting on it so I can get it done. I've still got, like, for example, these are going to be a dark gray. Trying to decide if I want to leave this, if I want to put the same emblem on both sides or if I want to just do it on one side. And I've still got the metallic blue that I did in here I've got to go through and finish up. But turned out pretty good. Didn't bother doing as many cutting and filling on this one as I did on some of the others. Just because this one is kind of a quickie project. It's not really going to be a finished piece, something that I'm going to be like, hey, everybody check this one out. This is more of a, yeah, I can do it kind of piece. But turned out pretty good. Like I said, this is what the side of it looks like without the emblem on it before I start painting. So, still got to put the markings and those sorts of things on it. And it's really coming down to how much space I have left to put them. Now that I put the big symbol there, I'm beginning to think that I should have gone with a smaller one. But, oh well. It's the way that things work out. And I do have another one of those. So this is another piece I cut on a laser cutter. It's just cut out of wood. I mean, it's just a piece of plywood, 3mm plywood that I cut on the laser cutter. And in the case of this one, tried to go with a smooth finish so you can kind of see the reflection. It's got a pretty good finish to it, and that's just, primed it with a little bit of spray sandable automotive primer, then hit it with some 220 sandpaper, and turned out really good. I've also got a few others of these that I did out of acrylic that I was going to use, but I decided to go ahead with the wood one. So it's like I still have all the parts. If I wanted to, I could actually do another one of these out of acrylic. So, and then lastly, one we've all been waiting to see, did this one. This is going to be kind of my display piece bolter, or bolt pistol I should say. Just started doing the finishing touches on it. I've still got to put the weathering on it and that sort of stuff. But so far I've done a little bit with it. So I did the Ultra logo. In the case of this one, you notice that it's not just one layer, it's actually two layers. So it gives it a little bit more depth. On the other side, did a smaller version of that same logo. And I did an inscription plate. And try and bring that into focus. Alright, I can't really bring it into focus for you to see it on that one. But that's okay, because I did, did more than one. Actually did two of these, and I'm going to try and, let's see if we can get this onto something so you can actually read it. So I'll try and bring this in. Alright, and of course it won't focus, but here's what it says. Without the death, there can be no sacrifice. We have purpose. Without the loyalty, there can be no one chapter. We have purpose. Without the emperor, there is nothing. And we would have no purpose. The inscription, although it's hard to see on this one, sort of an inside joke to one of my friends, says Brother Maldus. If you know who he is, you'll get the joke. So that's really it for stuff I've been working on. I mean, there are a few other things. Oops, almost dropped it. I mean, I've got all kinds of little things hiding around here, like a paint tray that I did. Turned out pretty good. Holds about 50 paints. Then I did a kind of a smaller version of it as well. It's just a single layer tray. But yeah, been keeping a little bit busy. We'll have more stuff to show in the next video, but this is, like I said, winding down time, getting ready for Adepticon. So, decided on doing some minor engraving for other projects. We'll get into the details on those later. So, anyway, that's everything for today. So, I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.